Hey guys, here with a new hero on Korean Lost Saga. This is known as Jack-O-Lantern. So this is a rare hero based off the legendary helmet, the pumpkin helmet that's been around for a couple of years actually. So it should be kind of interesting. You've got an interesting cane weapon, got a nice classy outfit, so let's check him out here. So 4 hit basics, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4th hit will launch. You can follow these up again. You can jump cancel the 4th attack as well. So pretty nice basics there, not too shabby at all. So moving on to the hold D. Your hold D uses part of your 100-meter passive. When you do your hold D, you throw out a little ghost pumpkin that lifts people into the air briefly, and that will allow you to set up some nice juggle opportunities. It does cover pretty good range as well, so it's not too bad. It does use 25 meter of your passive. You can do it back to back. It does kind of home in on people sometimes. So it's kind of interesting. And it works the same way in the air as well. It's a little bit trickier to get in the air, but it does home in on people, so you can use it to mix up. It is aimable in the air as well, so your hold D, very, very nice. So moving on to your dash attacking. So interesting component with your dashing here. When you dash attack initially, it doesn't actually attack, it just does a roll forward that goes through people. And if you press your D again after doing this, you'll be able to attack into a direction, and it's like a little bit of a lunge forward, so it is kind of got some good range on it, but it is a little bit tricky to get it going properly. You can also choose to dash, just double tap into a dash direction in order to do a second dash. This can be really useful for getting like a cross-up, mix-up kind of game going, so it can be really interesting to that, or getting to covering the map a lot faster. That's really interesting. You can probably cover a lot of ground this way really easily. Otherwise, you know, use your double dash to attack and mix up. It's really, really neat. So let's cover the jump mechanics here, guys. The jump mechanics are pretty interesting themselves. When you double jump, you will actually walk on the air. So it's really cool. It uses 5 meter of your passive each time you do this. You can keep tapping your jump key in order to keep walking on the air. However, if you go off the edge and walk on thin air, it will rapidly deplete and you'll end up falling to your doom. So be careful about that. You also get a new attack with your double jump walk in the air. It's a little stomp down kind of 2-hitter, but this will use 10 meter of your passive, so it will expend your passive very, very rapidly if you keep spamming it, so you gotta be mindful of that. So be careful about wasting that too much, but it's good for chip damage, so not too bad there. Not sure if there's an extra component behind that attack or not, but it seems pretty simple. So moving on to the regular jump attacks, so these are the 3-hit light jumpers. So 1, 2, 3. The 3rd hit will launch off grounded. The first 2 hits, however, will just be simple flinchers, which isn't really what you want. You probably want the 3rd hit if you want to get some nice air mix-ups, start some ground and pound maneuvers or something. Otherwise, you have your hold D in the air, which is really, really nice. It seems to last a little bit longer than your ground hold D. As you can see here, your ground hold D goes away pretty rapidly, whereas your air hold D, which is kind of cool, lasts a little bit longer and gives you a better height to juggle with as well. And you can actually, you know, aim this in the air as well, so you're not stuck in aiming in one direction. So it's a really good cross-up tool. It's also your go-to extension for your combos. Little piggy banks pop up there. So your ideal combo with this kind of stuff is to, you know, go into your jump cancels and do a lot better than what I just did there. You can do a lot better. So, you know, loop this, do this over and over. You can even give yourself a little breather to build up some more passive by landing on the ground. But I'm not sure if there's like a toggle component that'll free people quicker, so no confirmation on if you can keep that as an infinite or not. So defensive capabilities on Jack-O-Lantern, let's check them out here. You have your counterattack, hand someone a little pumpkin, they walk around briefly before exploding. So really cool there. It gives you plenty of time to set up whatever kind of combos you really want to set up, so it's really, really nice. You also have your trinket that works with that half-feint counter, which I didn't adequately do there, but that's okay. We'll just keep moving on, keep on keeping on. You also have it as an air recovery, which is really nice, and it works. We'll get into the transportation stuff soon, and it does work as a ground recovery as well, as you probably might expect. Let me go ahead and get knocked down just to show you. So you'll stand up and you'll be able to walk around and teleport a little bit there. So pretty good defensive stuff there. Nice counter, and you got your nice Jack-O-Lantern trinket, which will allow you to save yourself from a lot of different things. So moving on to the weapon skill. The weapon skill, pretty nice here. You can actually moonwalk when you tap your D, you'll throw out a bunch of bouncing pumpkins that explode all over the place. So yeah, spam this and do some moonwalking, do some stepping forward, stepping, and do some nice stuff with that. It's really, really cool. Your armor skill, pretty nice here as well. Let's throw out a crowd for this kind of stuff here. Hit a lot more people. So this hits people, puts flaming status on them, and it's a pretty nice area control for flaming status and all that. So not bad there. Let me go ahead and do the weapon skill here. Just wanted to do that real quick and lag my screen with it. Your helmet, age-old helmet, summon a pumpkin. You can throw it at people, stuns them briefly. Still same old pumpkin. I don't know. I can't tell where it's any better or not. I don't know. I wouldn't recommend that. You can look like a gentleman if you get rid of the helmet. Your trinket, once again, you know, you can use this as a teleportation thing. I'm not sure if there's any more components behind it or not, but it does work really well as that. And if you do happen to like fall, you can use it to save yourself from a fall. So it is pretty nice. It is pretty nice. Not sure if it's an all-purpose counter or not that applies to flaming stats or anything. That's kind of hard for me to test solo. So yeah, really great character here, guys, with Jack-o'-lantern. Really fun stuff. He's got a lot of great mix-ups with his dasher. The dasher is really going to be something he can use to make himself a big nuisance. If I didn't mention it earlier, it is jump cancelable, so you can go into some really quick air attacks and all that. It's really great. Really, really great stuff on Jack-o'-lantern. Really cool character. He's really, really good. I really like him. He's got a great counter. He's got a great dash game. Got pretty good basics as well. You know, he's got good pressure. And the whole D, I'm not even mentioning the whole D. The whole D is something special as well. It's just so easy to get that thing off right there, and it's especially good as an air mix-up kind of maneuver, which will allow you to set up some nice juggle opportunities. So yeah, you can do some great stuff on this character. He can be really, really awesome. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video here. Thank you guys for watching, and I look forward to seeing you guys next video. So see you guys later.